Today on the channel, we embrace the darkness with WWE Greatest Hits Series 7, The Undertaker.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Greatest Hits Series 7 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got one of the all-time greats. We got The Undertaker, but for all your Undertaker needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And The Undertaker returns to the line once again. No stranger to any Mattel line, of course, but now we're getting one of the old school, more famous Undertaker figures in a lot of way, re-released in this Greatest Hits line. And I think there's some differences here. I can definitely tell from the paint, but we're going to dive in and compare those ones later in this video. And of course, we're going to do this video like we do all the other videos on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, see what the old Undertaker's up to here. You got that big jacket, which makes this a very, very heavy figure in the package. That's a pretty weighty jacket, of course. Looking all devilish over there like a cult leader. Undertaker Greatest Hits WWE 8 and up. On the side, the Undertaker Certified Authentic Greatest Hits. Taker got his eyes rolled back, of course. Unfortunately, the box on this one got a little bit dinged and damaged. Thankfully, I am an opener, of course. On the back, Undertaker, Certified Authentic Undertaker. That's what he is. We saw it on the side of the package. Got the tail of the tape, got the blurb, got the cross-sell. Unboxing every single one of these on the channel. Make sure you do subscribe. We will rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite as well. And like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Dangerously close to 50,000 subscribers. Once we do get there, we're going to do 5 giveaways if we can hit it by the time March's 5-year anniversary special happens. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Undertaker from Death Valley, hot this time of year, hot year-round, except those cold desert nights. Oh, don't forget those. Height 6'10", 309 pounds, finisher the dreaded Tombstone. The Dead Man's legendary undefeated streak extended to 21-0 after he made CM Punk rest in peace at WrestleMania 29. How about that? Never forget. Never forget. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison, like I said, a big, heavy figure here in the package. Got that big old robe. That robe is definitely the selling piece of this figure. It was the selling piece of the old figure as well. Pop him out of the package. Up high. See you later. Goodbye. And the hat comes right off there. Watch out for that. We do got a little rubber band action. See you later. Goodbye. 2 hands here. You got 2 Fists of Fury out of the package. 2 gripping hands here out of the package as well. 2 Fists of Fury on the figure. 2 gripping hands out of the package. Easy for me to say. But we're going to slowly disrobe this Undertaker is what we're going to do. But we do got Undertaker looking good. Got that big hood over the top here. I can only imagine how much this jacket weighed in real life. Very, very big, heavy-duty jacket on here. Like I said, got the big hooded robe here. That does come off. I am going to grab the Undertaker right now because I'm going to dismantle this one shortly. So I want to get some side-by-side differences here. I guess we'll look at the jacket and see the differences. First thing you notice is the highlighted on the new one compared to the old one. You got all that silver that went through that wasn't highlighted on this one. It was basically just pure black on the old one. This one's got all the nice silver detail added to it, making it feel a lot better of a robe for sure. Looking very good. Now, the headdresses are identical there. Head sculpt's totally different. You get the new technology, new bells and whistles with this brand new one. You get the more dated technology on the old one right there. But definitely some differences between the two. But very, very cool. All day long, the new one is much improved over the old one. There's no doubt about it. Now, like I said, this hood just sits there, does come off. You get down to the Undertaker in the head sculpt department here. He's got those crazy eyes. He's got the guy liner going on right there as well. Got the goatee, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Got that buzzed head there. Buzzed on the side a bit of a mohawk up top like a young Mr. T, looking very good. Not a huge fan, though, as far as this one. You can't do anything. There's no movement on the arms. He is just like a traffic cone, pretty much stuck in place. So you do have to dismantle him, disrobe him out. And these things, these Polly Pocket style that plug in and out, always kind of hard to get in and out on these ones too. However, a lot easier with the pinless joints, as we do know. So I did slide off fairly easy. A little easier to get him in and out of this than the old one will be for sure. But you do have that. It'll even stay on its own. How about that? But now we get the Undertaker out of the package. And this is pretty much this era of Undertaker body style. Not quite as big and as bulky. A little bit more slimmed down in the Undertaker, of course. Got all the tattoos on the arms, the necks, all the way around there. Of course, very iconic in the tattoo game. Got the fist here. Got those MMA gloves on. He's got the 2 fists of fury ready to throw down at a moment's notice. Gonna give you some of them ham bones, or is it soup bones? One or the other. He's throwing bones of some kind. So he's ready to go. You got the singlet up top there. You got the Undertaker logo on the side. You do got the RIP PB on the side down here. So how about that? RIP Phil Brooks. Is that what that means? I think so. Or peanut butter and jelly. He's done with peanut butter and jelly. Swore him off forever. That's what he said. No more creamy, no more chunky for me. Done with the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Black, of course, all throughout here. Black down to the boots, as we're used to. Now, we do get the pinless arms here. Of course, the big upgrade with this one. Arms all the way around with that. Bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows, as I mentioned. Hands removable back and forth, side to side on the fist. Big fist for him here. You do get those bracers right there. Supposed to be kind of part of the glove, too. We know how that goes in the past. Ab crunch, nice and tight like we like it. Waist articulation, big old splits if you do need them. Legs do go up, thigh cut, double jointed, pinned knees, boot cut, ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. The usual articulation right there. And of course, we do got the old ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. He does fit perfectly on that stand there. So a cool Undertaker. I think the coolest part about this Undertaker, though, is the big ornate robe here. That is what you want to display him on. Outside of that, it's nice. You got a WrestleMania 29 Undertaker. That's cool and all, but very plain Jane as far as Undertakers do go. There's a lot more Undertakers that got a lot more pizzazz, including this one if you put the robe back on him. So cool to have this, but I feel like normally I would say I'm going to display one with the robe on, one with the robe off. I think I'm going to leave both these in my collection. Both with the robe on is going to be my plan. I just think it looks a lot better, and he just will get lost in the shuffle with some of the other Undertakers if I do this. Now, I'm looking right there, my Undertaker collection. I have 2 Detolf shelves full of Undertaker. You put one on one shelf, one on the other. That's what I'm going to do. Separate them, give them different hands, off to the races we go. But I'm going to keep both robes. It's something I normally wouldn't do with this Undertaker here. But what are you going to do with this Undertaker? How are you going to display it? Or are you even going to pick it up? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. You made it this far. Give it a thumbs up. Always helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned earlier, we're dangerously close to 50,000 subscribers. Need your help over there. Of course, you can follow along over on Patreon for early access to all the videos between both my YouTube channels. Plenty of content to keep you busy and your best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and of course, now on TikTok. And don't forget my book, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstars series. Almost 700 pages available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and digitally. So for The Undertaker Greatest Hits Series 7, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.